May you receive the tools that you need, the insight and awareness that you desire. May you have clarity. May you have direction. May this reading give you the peace that surpasses all understanding and the Ascension tools to keep going and ascending. Less break time, less turbulence. May you be gifted that. Welcome, Divine. Welcome. How are you guys? I feel like I've missed you. I have missed you. I received my notification that I had been on YouTube for a year, and then officially from YouTube, I had announced to you guys maybe like a couple of weeks prior. And once I received that notification, I said, oh, wow. Well, it's time for a vacation. So I took one. Interesting enough. So here we go. And then with me being on 1 year, I think all my videos had stalled. And then I was sent an email on whether or not I wanted to purchase viewers and purchase, I think you can purchase viewers and you can purchase subscribers. And I was like, how could I do that after getting to that first video? What was it? 26K. After getting to that first video on my own, I'm like, no, the point is to get there. And then when you get there, it's like, oh, I got there, and it's fun. It's nothing that you're trying to do. You're here to try to do what you're led to do. But if it so happens, then it feels good too. Because I was so excited. Because, I was like, wow. So, I like the idea of having authentic people hearing me. I also know that seasons change, and we're at the point now where if you've been working with me, I am an ascender. So if I'm an ascender, which means that I rise, then that means that the people who are lying to me rise as well. So you want to be up under a teacher who is expanding in consciousness. Because if your teacher, your guide, your spiritual advisant, your minister, whoever is supporting you in your instructions of life, you want to make sure that that is a person who is expanding in consciousness. So we are doing the divine masculine energy. It is important to have your masculine energy balanced within you as a feminine. Because if you can balance your masculine energy in you as a feminine, then you can align with masculine energy effortlessly. It's so funny because you probably have noticed the trend that we had on Earth where it was what would appear to be feminine but had a masculine demeanor, meaning that they're telling the actual what would appear to be masculine what to do, leadership, action, very controlling, things of that sort. And it was working. It wasn't working because that was the order of things and that it was going to be of long-term success. It was working because you were watching feminines who would get dominantly in their masculine energy. And when they would get dominantly in their masculine energy, the masculines would admire them. So they're actually studying from this dominant masculine. And this happened a lot in the men and women relationships. So it would be the woman with this strong masculine energy in her, and then it would be the masculine that would be in admiration of that they would align to it, but it wouldn't be that true nature of union connection. It would be, I'm on my way to being my heightened masculine self too. So it'll be kind of this weird connection of I hate you, I love you, and there's nothing wrong with that connection if you have a dominant masculine female and then you have a dominant feminine male body that's considered on the earth in the man body. Because it doesn't matter what bodysuit you're in, it just matters if you align those energies correctly. If you're needing the support in the science of aligning those energies or knowing what I'm talking about, when I see couples, it's just easy to support a couple to balance the energy, because you can see who has the dominant masculine, who has the dominant feminine, and you know what needs to be done. Right now, when we go into the masculine reading that we have here, it is very interesting because this is really about finances, it seems to be, because of course we pulled our universe card first to start us off. Isn't that beautiful scenery there? It's beautiful scenery there. We're at the point in time where leaves are changing. So these are messages from the universe to kick us off. And this is why it's important that if you are a dominant divine feminine, that you are checking out this masculine reading, because you want to make sure your masculine energy is balanced. Your masculine energy is very action oriented, making things happen. A lot of times the divine feminine gets stuck in that inner space, which can be that dream, that desire, that confusion in the analytical thinking. I have programs to support in all of that. Any of you guys that got into any of my programs, or you came to see me while I had all the introductory rates going on for my first year, I'm glad you were able to do that, because everything's changed now as far as access, of course. So we're going to start out with this universe card, because definitely if you are in that feminine, you want to balance this out as well within yourself, and it will also support you to be ready for divine union with another person if you're interested in a person with that masculine energy. So do you know the real reason the rich keep getting richer? No. Besides interest and income. No, besides me pulling strings for them. Right. The thoughts they think. Thoughts anyone can think that make those other things happen. Yank, yank, the universe. These are silly cards, but they are definitely right on it. This is telling the message, okay? I am definitely channeling is my first love, my first top gifting. You can check that out on the Twin channel, where I channel and supporting those ascension lifts, so where you can have that smooth ascension ride as I subscribe to, and you guys hearing my laughter quite a bit. Doesn't mean everything aligned around me is perfectly, but it does mean I know how to align myself, self-mastery. So this right here is beautiful, because what it's saying is that you think money is what gets you money. Or you think it's almost like, well, what would be the point, And it's like, yeah, money gets you money, but it's the thought process around money that a person has with money. They don't have a scarcity mindset. They don't have a lack mindset. A lot of times people who have spent time in absence of finances or seeking finances excessively, they develop a scarcity mindset, and that scarcity mindset almost looks like I want something that I do not believe I can have because I've never seen it before. Okay? So that's what happens, and that's the stuck place that a lot of masculines, it seems like, get in. And your masculine energy is that spacing that has always been informed of in bringing that home, bringing that security piece home. One, because that's just the structure on earth right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the money form, but it does need to be in a currency of security. This is why it shows us exactly with the start off of this reading, okay? So you can see exactly what's going on here. So when you go into that placement, And it's like, whoa, what could be going on here with the Six of Cups? The Six of Cups. And this is a rose quartz, which is a beautiful stone to support you in consciously knowing that love is being brought into your life. Consciously knowing that you are on the receiving end of love. Constantly knowing that there is energy of love around you because you have physically put that into place. And you are literally programming yourself that love is around me through the love stone that the universe has assigned to the earth to support us in manifesting, which is, this is a perfect manifestation day, 11/11. Hello, take advantage of it. Understand, being a divine being means that you align to the universe, the ultimate of the divine. So use it to your advantages. So here we go right here with the Six of Cups. What's so beautiful is you see the offering. You see, I can offer you a cup. It's like masculine energy can offer a cup to the representation of the feminine energy on this card. And then you see that. Why would I be in despair? Why would I be in despair? Why would I be in despair? So it's like, when we go into the cups, we go into the emotion. So we know that this is a link between security, stability, financial well-being that the masculine energy has suffered with, that hasn't left them in a position where they felt like they could actually offer themselves on an emotional standpoint. What I'm getting is that it is all connected, and you'll find that on the side of the masculine energy. And me as a dominant divine feminine, you can feel that as a feminine. If you checked out the energy report that was given, there was a time period that we were just in where everybody received a squeeze, okay? So you received a squeeze on your security. So it's like, whoa. Everybody received a squeeze on their financial security, and getting on that squeeze on that financial security, your stability, your foundation, things of that sort is what happened in this past energy that we're moving out of, thank goodness. So, that's what this 11/11 portal is shifting us into, which is such a united position, because that is that union number. All things are possible, full alignment. So what we're dealing with here is the masculine energy is speaking. I spent so much time in despair trying to get it together to give. I mean, I just want to give. And it's like that Nine of Swords position would leave the masculine energy into this really suffering place. And it's like I go into this suffering place because I'm in memory of the love of being able to give, that I am someone that is supposed to be able to give. I'm someone that should have it to give. I'm someone who has it to give. It's like, I know I am supposed to be able to give. It's almost like it burns me not to be able to give what I desire to give. I do want to give to another. I do want that type of generosity alignment with another. And what I have here is that justice is coming in for the masculine energy. Well, what is justice coming about? It's that Seven of Cups. So it's like, basically the masculine energy, it's like, look, I've had to give a little bit of here, 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 and these are all illusional temporary points. So it's like what I was investing to would only leave me to the temporary illusion. One, we know of the emotional satisfaction, but the thing that the masculine energy is communicating now is that I was invested. So it's linked to my instability, because me not knowing where to invest myself, has caused me so much despair, because it's like it always leaves me broke down, in many areas. And it's like, look, I know I'm supposed to be able to give of myself, give of support, lift someone up. I have that action power space within me, and the masculine energy is like, I've been dreaming of this. I've been dreaming of this. I've been dreaming of being able to do this. And it bothers me when I don't have it to give. I'm even getting, many of you feminines, when it comes to your masculine energy side, it's like it bothers me when I'm not in a position to give, when I don't have it for my children that we have for the masculine and feminine. Your masculine energy is speaking when I don't have it for my children, when I don't have it for my family, when I don't have that offering of love to give, and I have that memory that I am supposed to be able to give, and it's like, I know it's not the financial piece, it's my thinking piece, but it's like when I don't have myself in this secure, stable ground, I still have that scarcity, like I don't have anything to give, is what seems to be coming here. It's like I just been wanting to get myself together. Well, the beautiful thing is that the masculine energy is getting justice around this area. So I love that. And it's like justice to be able to have it. And it's so beautiful to get this card at 1111, is it not? So that is considered the twin flame union card of 1111. You see it with the 4 of Wands. You guys saw it come out in the shuffling. So it is real, live, and aware. And it's saying, this is what's been getting in your way, masculine energy. This is what's been getting in your way, but guess what? Justice is here. This is your 1111 gift. Receive it, receive it. Justice is here in you having that stability. Justice is here in you no longer getting illusions of what you would receive in emotion, giving illusions of what you receive in emotion, and then investing your pentacles, your finances, your energy into it. And then landing in those periods of despair, remembering when you could be someone that was in a stable placing. Remembering the times when you felt stable and free and happy and could give to others. You like to be in that position of stability. You're getting justice to have that. This is your pillar of stability. That is what this 4 of Wands is. When you balance and align your masculine and a feminine energy, then you also align with others who are in that balance in place, and then you also have that stability. And ultimately, that seems to be what is being sought after in this card. Why? Because then we come in and we pull again, and it's like, okay, well, bring me even more of this. Tell me even more. King of Swords comes out, which is also considered in this Illuminated Tarot. This is your Emperor card. So this is that wisdom. I have that wisdom surrounding this now. What wisdom do you have, masculine energy? Tell us about it, is what's coming through. And it's like, I have the wisdom of where to invest myself. I have the wisdom of where to invest myself. Mind, body, spirit, my energy, my investments, my things, my money. It's like I have the wisdom of where to invest my money. And I have the link in between. My emotional space and my money space usually go together, okay? Is what I have here with the masculine energy. It's like, look, that's what my masculine energy is about. Understand that. So understand that it's important for me to have that stability placing. And that is the space in that I needed to be able to sit within that feminine energy space, because when I acknowledge the feminine energy, I have a desire to gift to it. I have a desire to be in the gifting and the providing side. I have a desire to be in the making it happen, the action side, when I am dropped into that feminine energy space. So sometimes I avoid it when I don't have that happening for myself. And then right now we have, it's like I have the wisdom place coming in with the Emperor position, but that has also less, because look, this came out in a 3. This is a 3-part spread. So when something comes out in a 3-part spread, we can also say past, present, and future. So it's like, look, the wisdom of this all in knowing where to invest myself and knowing where to invest myself to avoid this despair that I've had to live. It's like this is suffering. It's like, look, no more suffering here, the masculine energy is saying. Leaves me in the present position. Where is the present position for you, masculine energy? King of Pentacles. And it's like, look, now I'm in that place of generosity, baby. Now I'm in that place of where I want it to be. I'm in that place where I have something to offer. I'm in the place where I have something to offer. Why? Because I'm not putting it into these illusional pots anymore, masculine energy. I love that, love that, love that. Well, then we come in and it's like, well, what is this? What is this that comes in is the Tower in the future positioning for the masculine energy and being in that place. And it's like, well, what is this? Leads all to a Tower. Shouldn't this lead to celebration? I don't know. Almost makes me feel like, well, when we end here, I think I'm going to have to do a special bonus to see what this Tower placement is all about with the masculine energy. We know it's going to be a good Tower for the masculine, but what does that Tower include in specific details? Well, we have to just get on in it. So I'll definitely do a bonus. What is this about for the masculine energy that you guys will be able to link down in the description, and also on the comments I'll list it. Then we go in and it's like, well, masculine energy, tell me how you're feeling about this transition that you have going on. And I'm gonna tell you, I pulled these cards and I pulled them simply for the emotional space, but you got to understand what came out. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Devil. So I almost feel like this starts going into that Tower bonus reading that we're gonna do, and we're gonna pull up everything and give it its own spacing, because I want to know, and I'm gonna ask a specific question. Tell me the details. I want to know the full scoop on this Tower for the masculine energy, so my people know what to do, how to maneuver, and how to ascend above it effortlessly. So this right here coming in with the, and I want you to know that 10-10, so this is the end and beginning. So that's how I know that that's going into it. We get double of that, and we also get the Devil card that lets us know that the masculine energy is coming out of the chains that would lead them into the illusional space. But not only that, it's like, look, I have it like that now. I have it to give, and me having it to give is creating a Tower, simply because the masculine energy is saying, I see the truth in this ending. So in them seeing the truth in this ending, it's like, what you talking about? So there are masculine energies that getting into this placement is causing endings for them. I love and care for myself first is what comes out with that 10 of Wands position, is what the masculine energy is moving, is in the space of, and they're moving into with this energy coming in with 11-11. And then here we go, I am free of whatever is holding me back. So I already know that bonus reading on going into the masculine energy is going to be so good. All right, so then we also want to go into leaving message, because we did right here, we were able to pull the Show Master here card with the masculine energy. So I love that, and I knew we'd get a position of mastery, because it came right in when we had these two kings coming in here, with also the placement of the Emperor card letting us know, and that justice, and then the balancing in with the 11-11 in the 4 of Wands. So the message that we have here is slow and steady to you, masculine energy. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Almost like, you know, that masculine energy is like, look, I see the truth, so let's go. And it's like, okay, so take that message. It goes, you are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. I like that. Let me put in that bonus. You know what's up now. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down? or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward. All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So this is really, really beautiful, especially going into that Four of Wands position. What I'm getting for you, masculine energy, is that it's coming in to say, really, to be in that master position is, look, can you enjoy this ride? Can you enjoy this journey? Because you've got it. Can you enjoy the journey to it? Bringing in more of that joy. Then to sum this up, we have here with the vortex success, you did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. Others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. Masculine energy, I love that. That's giving you the heads up that you are being guided in the right direction. What you're feeling is true. The truths that you are seeing and the direction you're going into. What I'm getting is really enjoy your ride there. Follow down to the bonus, and we are going to go in and really get the details of how this tower is going to play out for you. But I do have that it is working together for your good, and this is a beneficial tower. You hear me? You hear me? So celebration on that. This is a wonderful reading for 11/11, and also for us dominant divine feminines. This is good too, because I know this is going down in my masculine energy myself. So I do understand when it comes to no longer investing in places and spaces that don't lead to fruitful places for me, and exhausting my energy. I've had to revamp quite a bit in this new year coming up for us. Wonderful. The golden mission has always been union within self, then union with others. Now you are starting to live it effortlessly. See you soon. Bonus divine masculine reading with the details of the tower and what the DM energy has to offer now is in the description and the comments. There's also a divine union success course that's available to you. I have a book on Amazon that'll support you in aligning to your higher self and moving through any dark nights of the soul and understanding how to transmute energy. It's very interactive. Also, there's a twin channel that supports you in transmutation and instant manifestation and knowing what our superpower is. There's also transmutation of analytical thought and introduction to transmutation if you don't know what that is, because that's what allows us to be set apart. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it. I'll see you soon. Divine Feminine up next, and those low vibe, illusion, shadow, karmic energy reading, that's up next too. Just to see what's leaving the planet and what you've been handling.